I'm feeling badass this morning. I woke up at 3:45 this morning in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Okay.
Which would be 12:45 here.
Wait, what?
Did you just find out about time zones?
3:45 in Cincinnati is... Oh. 12:45, like just past midnight.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, the Midwest is crazy. The Midwest is way further away than I thought.
It's so far. It's like in Hawaii.
Okay.
Anyway, I go to the airport. I'd been in Ohio all weekend, but I hadn't had my chance to eat Skyline chili.
Right.
And I was kind of bummed about it. And I get to the airport, and what do you know? 5 a.m., the airport Skyline is open.
You just turned on the fryer
And so
or whatever you cook Skyline chili.
Yeah, I don't know, the boiler, the pot.
It's like they use what they used on the Titanic. There are guys like shoveling coal
exactly.
into it. Yeah,
yes, it was that. So I got a 3-way at 5 in the morning.
We don't know what that, or maybe you do.
I do, yeah.
So
I don't know what that
I'm going to
is.
explain it because it comes into my next thing.
Okay.
3-way means there's 3 ingredients.
Okay.
Spaghetti, chili, and cheese.
Okay.
They forgot the cheese.
Oh
it's called a 3-way, and they did 2 of the ways.
They made it missionary.
But then I was like, you know what? I probably don't need all that cheese at 5 a.m. Maybe this lady was like, come on,
doing you a favor.
I can't in good conscience serve
The
this
guy,
man a pile of
the
shredded.
9th grader that works there, he had a handful of cheese and he went to put it and she stopped it.
Hey,
And she said, you leave him alone.
he's got a podcast later.
Doesn't need this right now. I saw the look in his eye. If you give him that cheese, he's going to start wiling.
He's going to get sad. Yeah. So I did that, and then I flew here, and then I went home briefly.
Do people have it for breakfast? Why were they open so early?
They have, I've learned, a breakfast menu, which is like chili over like tater tots instead of spaghetti, which is insanity. Or
Tater tots are also not a breakfast food, though.
Or, okay, maybe they're hash browns, I guess would be a better way to phrase it.
All right.
I've been in the camp that if you eat chili at that airport before your flight, you should be on the no-fly list.
You should be... Well, let's think about it.
You say this is like you had formed this opinion prior to this.
I flew into Cincinnati over Christmas break or Thanksgiving break. And so I flew out of that exact airport and I ate at that exact chili. So I also should be on the no-fly list.
You said camp. Are there is there a group of you?
There's got to be.
I feel like you guys have like
there's got to be dozens of us.
What do like sex offenders use? Like Telegram? Like do you have like a Telegram group where like you guys are talking about your hatred for
No, we have a Discord.
Okay. All right.
Sex offenders can be via Telegram?
I think more Discord.
Right? I don't think they're using like Instagram.
David was using Discord.
Who's David?
The guy who like chopped up that 13-year-old girl.
What was that all about?
He was like dating a 13-year-old and then
Yeah.
she was going to expose him. So he like
is that
chopped
what
her
happened?
up and put her in his car.
Oh my God.
And then just thought no one would notice. Just went on tour.
I was going to say, I was telling this last night. So I maybe presented it today as sort of a spontaneous thing, but this was sort of a calculated attack. Last night I was talking with my grandparents because I was with them.
Right.
So we were talking naturally. And I mentioned, I was like, if that Skyline's open at 5 in the morning, I haven't had my chance yet, I might go to it. Mm-hmm. And my grandpa goes, I knew a guy once who ate Skyline at that airport Skyline, and then he got in line for his flight, and while they were in line for the flight, he died. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, he ate the chili, and then he went and got in line for his flight, and he died.
He croaked.
He died. So, and I thought it wasn't a joke. He knew a guy
in
who,
good health.
I said,
he's having that early morning
I said, does he have heart problems? He said, not anymore. So
classic.
Yeah.
That's where you get it from.
Yeah, I guess so.
Was he joking?
No, it was a real story.
No, I mean, like, was the not anymore thing a classic to know? And yeah.
I mean, I guess at that age, you can kind of joke about your buddies dying.
They're too casual for her.
They're too casual with it.
So,
but I feel insane right now. I just want to be on the record.
You know how, like, when people get, and I think I've kind of outgrown this, but like when you first get access to like an airport lounge, you'll try and convince whoever you're flying with, like, let's go a couple hours early so we can like go hang out in the lounge, get a drink or whatever. You went early to the Cincinnati airport
No, I did not have early. It was my flight was at 6:15, so I was not going to go early. I was scarfing that thing down like a horse at a half hour till the Derby.
Scarfing it down like a horse at hay time.
Like a horse at hay time, exactly. And it was cool.
How was the rest of your trip? Also, I mean, I just want to. This is a great outfit. You got you look like when an ex-Navy SEAL can finally talk about killing Osama bin Laden. So he goes on a podcast and he's like, I shot him right between the eyes.
I looked him right between the eyes and I said,
I looked him right between the eyes and shot him in the balls.
No look. Never saw it coming.
No look. He's bragging about it. Yeah, I no-looked him.
I looked right at his balls and shot him straight in the forehead.
He never saw it coming. Imagine your final moment being a Navy SEAL and he's looking right at you and then he shoots you in the balls.
I mean, and then it's not your final moment. He gives you like a few more moments. Yeah.
Oh my God. God.
It was a good weekend. I was in Ohio. I saw my grandparents, which was really fun. Then I went to Dayton and to see the girl I'm dating.
Come on, man.
And was with her whole family, and her brother went to his graduation yesterday.
Was there anyone in her family that you had not met yet?
No, I actually had met everyone, but I hadn't met her sister since we'd started dating. I met her once when she visited
Jane.
Yeah. Before we were together.
Jane has a cute dog. Or whose dog was that? Wasn't there like a golden retriever with you? Or did I completely?
Oh no, Sean, her brother has.
Sean
a dog.
has a dog at college.
Yeah,
that's a cool move. I always wanted to do it, but I didn't have the balls.
Yeah, one of his roommates it's kind of like his, like it's not like a shared, but he's in their house.
It's Sean's dog?
No, it's his roommate's.
Got it. So it won't be his dog now that he's graduated. Got it.
There's a less than a year old though, Evie, very cute golden.
My dad had a golden his senior year of college.
Yeah,
and it was alive for all 3 of his kids. Isn't that insane?
All of their birds.
Sorry. Me and both of my sisters all were alive at the same time as this dog.
That he grew up with?
No, that he had as a senior in college.
Oh wow,
that's how fast things moved in the 80s.
Yeah.
Now if you have a dog when you're a senior year in college, it's like by the time you have kids, the dog's like bye or something, right?
Or like
I'm gonna be honest. I couldn't think of a comparison.
AI.
Your dog, by the time. By the time you've had your third kid, the dog's like AI.
AI dog.
I started the sentence being like, I was trying to make a commentary on. Yeah. And I couldn't think of anything smart, so I just made fun of.
Having a weird day.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it was nice. Here's what happened. It was nice out at my house.
Yeah.
And by the time I got here, it's like apocalypse now outside. It's like
that's what they say about 9/11. It was a beautiful morning.
Yeah, didn't they say it was like everyone was like it was like the
apocalypse.
Best day of all time.
Yeah.
My mom and I were on a walk during 9/11.
Wow.
And she said
she's got bro's planting his alibi.
I just want to get it out there. It was impossible for it to be me because I was 4 months old and I was also on a walk. Or I was on a carrot.
A baby would kind of be the perfect crime.
Right.
It's like that kid couldn't have done it.
I like that he did it, but he's like he survived also.
Yeah, he orchestrated. He's a mastermind.
That's something like your high school drug dealer tells you when you're just trying to get like in and out.
Something the guy on your podcast tells you.
You're trapped in his bedroom and he's like, a baby did 9/11. Like, can I just have my weed? I told you the last time I went to my high school drug dealer's house, right? I walked in and his mom and his stepdad were banging on the couch.
What?
I've definitely told you this, right? I walked in and she was like riding him like crazy. And I walked up to his bedroom and...
Wait, did they see you?
No. They live... This is a crazy family. So his dad got caught trying to... I don't know if he was leaving or coming into Maine with the largest amount of cocaine. I don't know if it was in like Maine history or in national history. But
okay, I kind of do remember this now.
He got caught trafficking the most amount of cocaine like anyone had ever. Like probably it was like a U-Haul amount of cocaine, and they caught him. Man. He went. What'd you say?
Sounds like the man,
dude. I mean, he probably would have been epic to party with. But he went away, but they always lived in really nice houses. So I think they got to keep like, he somehow had set it up where they had money. And so she marries this new guy or starts dating this new guy. And I went over and I walked in and they have this huge house. And I walked through the front door. He told me to come up to his bedroom. And I walk in and like 50 yards away through, you could see through this hallway into the other side of their house, which was like a living room. And his mom was just going like sicko mode on this guy. And I just banged the left, went upstairs, went into his bedroom, didn't mention it. And he told me conspiracy theories for like an hour and a half before he would give me a weed. And he had just gotten into like selling or
I was going to say, because the conspiracy theory drug dealer thing was not like a trope. I was really...
Oh, is that like just a...
Anyone I ever bought weed from was like... I would like get in the car and then they'd like hand it and then I'd get out. And it would be like...
They'd always tell me college was a scam.
That, yeah.
Yeah.
But that, I guess, is less of a conspiracy theory and more... He was like... He would stop... I can't remember if it was chemistry or physics. He would like... The teacher would let him go up. And like... Because I think he was a huge flat earther. And the teacher was so sick of it, of him saying it, that he was like, all right, floor is yours. And let him... It was an entire class where he just got up there and was drawing on the whiteboard and like explaining why the earth was flat. And then at the end, the teacher just annihilated him and just went point by point and just said why everything was wrong.
Wow.
Wrong.
Everything was wrong. Maybe she let him do it because he was her drug dealer.
Men can be physics teachers too.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine was a woman.
I had a bunch, believe it or not. You'd think you'd only have one.
Yeah.
I remember having like multiple physics teachers. Was that...
High turnover rate in that position.
But don't you only take it once? Why
I only took it once.
Why do I have memories of taking it once?
I had Miss Desborough. I think I told you about her. She was crazy.
What happened again? I know the name.
She clearly had filled out her whole rate my teacher.
Oh yeah. And it was like her MBA. Clearly.
Yeah, it's like clearly using her MBA from Cornell. Like obvious that's going to use when she. It's like
or what if it was the Cornell like admissions person?
Yeah.
Like she was
doing that to every
right after they asked for a donation.
Yeah,
she's like, I'll donate, but you better
you
better go on and say that I'm putting this.
I got some guy from BC that keeps emailing me wanting to have a face-to-face meeting. He's like he like wants my money.
Right.
Yeah.
And he's like, can we meet face to face when I'm in LA? And I'm like, if I'm on a list for like face to face meeting, you must think I have so much more money than I have. You know what I mean? Like, no, none of my friends are getting face to face meetings. I think that they have
this is like only a you thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, because I think
maybe he's a detard.
Or he's like, sees the potential of what we're building in this space and is like, I'm going to get in early. But I'm never going to give one penny of a donation to my college. I'm literally still paying for college. Why would I ever give them? Like, that's the most insane. Like, they should not be able to ask you for money if you are still paying off your loans.
Or you could give them a donation. They just forgive your loans. But I guess that would
just be like paying off my loan.
It's a good point. It's a damn good point. I think I would donate if they'd name something after me. I think I might do that in like 15 years.
What would you want named after you?
Yeah, what would you...
Like a building I never went in. I think that would be fun.
Like the astrophysics
like
department.
And like that would be like part of the lore. Like when they're giving a tour to new students.
Yeah.
They're like, this is the Kelly wing of the physics. Everything's physics today, but this is the Kelly wing of the astrology building. Or it's like an observatory. It's something they don't need.
Yeah.
This is the Kelly Observatory. And they're like, oh, is he like a...
astronomer?
No. He was barely getting by in business.
He went to Epcot once.
Or like there are some weird things on, like
everything kind of snowballed.
Mr. Rogers got a huge statue at Rollins.
Yeah.
And he's surrounded by children.
You could be make yourself one of the kids.
Yeah, I think I want to be one of the kids. Or it's you and I at Epcot. It's a 9 foot. I want it 1 foot taller.
I'm down.
In it, and we donate. How much do you think you have to donate to get a statue?
At Epcot?
No, at Rollins.
$10 million.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
10 million?
Oh my God. Okay.
Maybe. To get a statue of you on campus is like kind of a big deal.
I don't
even know if there's an amount. I feel like they'd have to like be down.
Yeah, but do you think in 10 years I will have done as much for Rollins as Mr. Rogers?
No.
Fuck. Okay. Observe.
Well, maybe, but not in the way that they're going to be wanting to like embrace.
I definitely have given more press to Ron. He had a better life.
That's true.
I have given more press to Rollins.
Yeah. Like probably no one knew that he even went there.
Yeah, than any. I bet no alumni in Rollins history has given more. Can you Google? No, that's a waste of time.
Google Tim.
Just Google Tim. Pull it up.
Yeah. Who's the first guy?
Tim
go to
most
images.
Commonly refers.
Wait, go to images. Who's the first guy that's going to come up? We didn't even vote yet.
Tim Allen.
Oh, sorry.
It's a robot
Tim Allen.
with like a fucked up face. I was Saturday.
Yeah.
Was like a big darty.
Hell
And I was like back in my college days, dude. I was like on top.
Were her parents down to party?
Her dad stayed out with us until 3 a.m.
Wow.
on Saturday night, the night before the graduation, which I could not believe.
That seems like almost like irresponsible. It's the last graduation you'll ever get to go to. You're just gonna make it hell for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, it was hell for pretty much everyone, which was kind of nice.
Yeah. He's like, if everyone else is,
I'm going down with the ship.
Yeah.
But yeah, we I was playing beer die. The bathrooms were disgusting. It was taking me.
You left the bathroom disgusting?
No, they already were. It was just taking me back to
yeah.
school. You know what I mean?
Yeah, where you like walk in. You walk in, and when you try and walk out, your flip flops stay on the floor, but your feet leave.
Bingo.
Yeah.
My flip flops are still there. I couldn't get them off. I was playing football on the street. That was very fun.
Okay.
Playing with a soccer ball. It was just great.
Like football with a soccer ball?
No, soccer with a soccer ball. Playing dribble, like keep it up kind of vibe. Like,
keep you up is.
yeah, like keep you up.
That's what they call it in like Australia. I always thought that was
keep
funny.
you up face.
You want to play keep you up base?
Played a little keep you up face, and we went to this bar called Tim's. And we shut it down.
Was her dad buying?
Yeah, dad was buying. He bought us a bunch of shots at Tim's. Got dangerous at the end of the night because, it was.
How do you think?
There were people. There were some playmates there.
Nice.
And there were people coming up to me specifically to me and just handing me a shot.
Isn't that awesome?
That's awesome.
It's great, but I was like, oh no, I'm like with her family. But
was that the first time her family seen you like
party my nuts off?
Or like with detards?
Oh yeah, probably, yeah.
I always think that's very, I feel like it gets you, it speed runs a little bit of the respect element, like
because it's like our job's ridiculous, but it's like, okay, I guess at least there's clearly a
Mr. and Mrs. Brown
market.
think it's very funny. When we were at the fair, I was walking with her mom, and Flan told me, I didn't see this because I wasn't like looking at her mom. She said every time we'd walk and someone would like be clearly like looking, like trying to figure out like where they know me from, apparently Flan's mom was pointing at me and mouthing, "It's him."
That's awesome.
Andrew and I partied together, or we partied at the same place, not with each other this week.
Opposite times.
Where?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I mean, you were leaving the party when I got there, and then you were leaving Tiny's when I got there.
Where was the party?
Izzy had a birthday party.
Yeah,
it was
his
cash.
birthday party.
Where?
At her house.
Wow.
I walked. It was like an old school party. I was stoked when I pulled up. I didn't have the gate code, and there was a guy smoking a cigarette on the balcony, and he goes, "You here for Izzy's?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, or bleep that, and like punched us in, and I was like, "This is cool." It was like when you go to meet with like a mob boss, and they like ring you, and it's like,
and you got to say the right thing. They're like,
I said the cat scratches.
I have friends everywhere.
This cat scratches at 5:30 meow night, and he said, "You can come party."
I have friends everywhere. It could be one too. That's the one in Andor.
Sorry, Andrew. What?
That's the one in Andor. That's the spy code in Andor. I guess I shouldn't be telling you guys.
You gotta let him just
bleep that.
Let him spin his tires.
Bleep
for a
that.
second.
Bleep that. I can't let the Empire hear that.
I was just gonna say that I got asked, "Who do you know here?" when I showed up at the party, and that completely torpedoed
You do look.
my vibe.
I want to say this with the nicest. This honestly might even be a compliment. It's probably with that crew. I would rather have people be like, "You look out of place here." That I walked in, didn't say anything, and the guy was like, "Yeah, this is right here." And I was like, it was like Bastion and his crew. So if people assume like, oh, he must be Bastion's boy, like I'd rather have people be like,
okay,
are you sure this is the right party for you?
I just didn't know like people actually did that. Like I thought that was just like a
Was he
joke
joking?
on TikTok. It was a girl, and no, she wasn't joking at all.
It was Izzy. Andrew's blacked out. He couldn't tell.
That's funny. We were playing Rage Cage.
Rage Cage.
Yes. Right. And the bitch cup, it was kind of dimly lit, like most parties are.
Yeah.
And so there's this kind of like purpley liquid, and then there's something floating in it. No one can tell what it is. And you're also like keeping your eye on the game. So like I didn't have time to like figure out what the thing floating in it was.
Yeah.
And Flan lost. Every time I've played Rage Cage with her, she's lost, and then assumes that I'm going to drink it. And so she handed it to me, and I looked in it, and there was this huge thing floating in it. So I was just like, no, and put it down. But whatever, I don't know. Izzy must play by different rules because there was
a thing floating.
Yeah, usually there's no. We play no floaters.
That was my Molly.
I floated Molly in it.
Yeah, after I had that interaction, I was like, the only way that's gonna get me through this night is Molly.
Yeah.
Question: what's your hoodie?
Oh, Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got it at Coachella.
What did it say, Girl
I went to
Avenue?
Coachella. Pretty Girl Avenue.
Pretty Girl Avenue.
Wait, is that her street? That feels like dangerous to just.
I'll bleep it.
Yeah.
I spent a few nights waking up on Pretty Girl Avenue, if you know what I'm saying.
Ayo.
Come on,
Wait,
man.
what'd you say?
I said I spent a few nights. I spent a few mornings waking up at Pretty Girl Avenue, if you know what I'm saying. Every day I wake up with my girlfriend, I'm on Pretty Girl Avenue.
I went to Pretty Girl Avenue, and everyone knew my girlfriend.
I went to Pretty Girl Avenue, and they all screamed slurs at me.
I went to Pretty Girl Avenue, and I pooped on a bird. You think you could poop on a bird?
Yeah, it's about time. It's about time we get them back. The amount of times, do you think they aim for you?
No, it's just a numbers game. But like, how hard do you think it would be to poop on a bird in public?
What tools
in the wild? You have your ass and a dream.
Your ass in a dream? I think it'd be almost impossible.
I think you
can. I wound it first? Can I maim it?
I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't. I mean, you have to live with the consequences. I think I would get a big piece of pizza and put it on my gooch.
Got it. Well, then you'd be pooping on the pizza. Or no, it's pecking up at
That's
your
what
gooch.
I'm saying.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do it. You could do it.
Or just put a pizza on the floor under your squat. I don't think it would see it coming.
I am just so glad we get to think these things out. Because not a lot of people are bogged down by...
Mogged down?
They're mogged down by desk work and their love lives. So again, it's so lovely we have a couple hours a week to sit down and flesh these things out. Because a lot of people...
Could you poop on a bird?
Do you think there's anyone who had been thinking about... Their friend has been telling them to listen to this podcast for months, and they're like, you know what? I got a couple hours. I'll sit down and listen to it. And they got to this part, and they go, I don't think that friend has very good taste.
I do think.
Statistically, this has to be their first
time.
But
on the flip side, there's someone who this is their first time and is like, holy shit.
It's
get
like
this guy a record deal.
Yeah. We should get a record deal.
I got a record deal, dude. I know.
I'm
going today to the studio for my first recording session.
Wait, actually, did you actually get a record deal?
Well, no. I got that do bag.
Yeah. Bro got that do bag.
What's the do bag?
That Mountain Dew bag.
You don't know about this?
What's
Willie
the do bag?
Willie and I both are getting bags lately. We've been bag chasing.
We've been bags. Wait, you're getting a record deal too?
Somehow I'm getting paid from this also, and I still have yet to figure out what I have to do because yours seems pretty cut and dry.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out though.
Yeah.
What's a do bag?
Mountain Dew is funding an EP that I'm making.
You're lying.
Uh-uh.
Like a country EP?
Country EP. And I'm going to be performing in Nashville in July at Dierks Bentley's Whiskey Row.
Oh, yeah.
20 minute
we should start
Willie D.
promoting the date so that it can just be all Playmates.
Yeah, 20 minute Willie D pop-up set at Dirk Bentley's Whiskey Row.
Oh my God! Wait,
on a Thursday at 7, which I feel like there actually will be like a decent.
There's
going to be
someone. There's going to be someone who's listening right now that has plans that night and is going to have to text their friend.
It's Thursday.
We have to reschedule. Willie D is doing a pop-up show at Dirk Bentley's Whiskey Row for his Mountain Dew activation.
It's July, whatever. It's like 16th or 19th, whatever the Thursday is of that week.
Mountain Dew diving into the country scene is
well,
not
I bet you didn't know
that
on
my 2026
they
Playdate
started
bingo.
They started in the app.
I couldn't even look in your direction when you were getting that sentence. I'm so sorry.
They started in Tennessee.
They what? They
They're like
started
an
in
Appalachian company, I think.
I guess that makes sense. There's mountains over
But
there.
I'm kind of scared. It's kind of scary to have like music is just an art form that's hard to
so intimate
structure,
and you have a hard date,
and I have a lot of hard deadlines to meet. So, and I have to perform at Dirk Bentley's Whiskey Row in 2 months.
And what day is it?
Shit,
again?
that's in 2 months. What
day is it?
It's the Thursday of the week of July 16th or 19th.
Yeah, look at the calendar,
Okay.
and I can pull it up. July 16th.
July 16th. Okay.
Dirk Bentley's Whiskey Row in Nashville. If any playmates are in Nashville or want to make the trip,
We'll fly you out.
well, I don't think we can promise that.
Mountain Dew will fly you out.
I don't think we can promise that either.
How much
Money.
prep have you done already? Like, have you written the songs? Do you have like a general idea
No.
of the vibe?
I've done almost nothing.
Kind of winging it.
I've been really busy.
Aren't you going to the studio today?
Well, yes, but like
Technically.
these are my buddies. Like we're writing it together too. And, like,
Okay.
it's not like a guy who's gonna be like, all right, here's a studio, get going. Like you know what I mean? It's like my
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can say it. Pharrell's producing.
no, not for all. It's my friends but we're paying them to like create the whole. They're gonna be
Okay.
part of it from the inception to the performance. Luke's gonna perform with me in Nashville. So,
Luke Knoll is going to perform?
no, Luke Wild. That's my
Oh, Luke
producer.
Wild. Okay.
That's a good producer.
Wow.
Man.
What's his real name?
This beat is wild.
He's a great musician. That's how I know him. It's actually kind of funny. I was in college and I found one of his songs on Spotify and I was like obsessed with it. So I DM'd him. I was like, I love this song. I just was like, I love the song, and I looked up and he was like relatively small. So I was like, all right, I'll tell him.
I gotta get
then-
your confidence for I feel like anyone that you like, you've DM'd and let
Not
them know.
anymore. I used to do
I
it.
need to let people start letting.
But then he was like, oh, no way. Like, and then invited me to a show when I was out in LA. And then we became friends. And now we get to work together. So it's kind of special, full circle. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. I think like, Mountain Dew, I love you.
Oh, yeah. Do you have to write about Mountain Dew or
I think
something?
One of the songs has to mention Mountain Dew.
Okay.
But
Can you make it like? Can your first pass at it be like horribly raunchy so that they have to be like they have to say?
so we can meet in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. You know what's funny is everything I've ever written is pretty sad.
Yeah.
So this will be a new test for me, but I think it'll be fun because I think I am pretty happy right now. So I don't think I need to fake it, but I
Fake being happy.
I just think it's harder to tap into like writing about happy because it's, I don't know, just less interesting maybe.
I usually just like the 15 minutes after I drink an energy drink, I'm pretty on top of the world. So maybe you could like try and do
That
it
could be
right
good. Yeah.
Like I had a Celsius this morning. I was going 80 miles an hour in a 45.
Jesus, don't do that. Maybe I'll try that.
Or
yeah.
if there are any cops listening,
Maybe
I
not
was
an-
going 40.
Maybe not an energy drink, maybe a freaking
Mountain Dew. I used to do the Dew at this place. I think I've talked about this place, Suds Pub.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I would knock back Mountain Dews like it was my job. My dad had to like settle me down.
hey, only way to settle down a horse like you is to put you in the derby.
Come on, man.
Do you think your buddy Noah Khan will think you're like reheating his nachos?
The hell was that supposed to mean?
What does reheating his nachos mean?
Bro
Like-
tried to make a saying.
No,
He tried
no.
to slip a saying.
No,
that
that's a
doesn't
real
exist.
saying. That's a
you
real
thought about
saying.
this weekend.
Like,
and you were
no,
like,
that's
oh
a
my
real
God,
saying.
the boys are gonna love this.
Reheating nachos is like a real thing in like pop culture.
It's a real thing. In
Do you
like,
mean because I'm
restaurant.
making music? I don't. Mine's gonna be unique. Mine's gonna be like MJ Lenderman meets Zach Bryan meets George Strait.
I would like to see those three meet each other.
Well, I just told you you're going.
I think a gunfight would break out.
No, I don't. Actually, not Zach Bryan. I wanted it to sound like
He's not reheating Noah Khan's nachos. He's eating Zach Bryan's nachos. I'm eating Zach Bryan's. I'm eating Zach Bryan's nachos.
I'm eating Brian nachos, and there's nothing that Brian nachos can do about it. I'm gonna eat him out. Oh
my God! I ate out a guy named Brian nachos this weekend. Fuck.
I don't want to be. Wait, you know what's funny? There's like an account that like clips us.
Yeah.
Do you see the Rosa Parks boner clip went nuclear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like weeks ago, we talked about this. It was like a million likes.
We talked about it in our meeting.
There's a new girl making edits that one came across my desk this morning that was my favorite edit I've seen. I don't totally know what it means. You reposted it.
Yeah, which one is it?
It was
I reposted like 3 this morning.
It was like he's a bad boy, she's a good girl or something. I might be butchering that.
Is that the bad boy?
I was the girl, I think.
Well, on the Bad Boy podcast.
Here, I'll send it to you. We can watch it. I'm the cold-hearted girl. Ready? You're the stupid boy. Or maybe you're the one singing that and I'm the stupid boy? We were really sunburned. That clip of the bouncer throwing me out of that bar is my favorite clip of all time.
That one is all time.
That wasn't real. We told him to do that, right?
Yeah.
Did we just ask him?
He was live streaming. And then you were like, can we do a thing where you pretend to throw me out? He's like, sure.
The bouncer was live streaming?
Yeah.
That feels like...
They had like a camera set up so they could like do clips of like taking fake ID from...
Oh, I see. Okay.
The bouncer at Tiny's, Emily's friend was drinking like a High Noon or a White Claw or something. And when we started getting to the front of the line, she like set it down. And then he saw that and checked her purse and she had like a 6-pack of other drinks in there. And so it was like a clown car. Like he was just confiscating her drinks out of her purse. And then he thought we were too drunk to come in. And then somehow Flan convinced him that we were just completely sober. Like she did some trick, like some move that like a drunk guy couldn't do. And he was like, oh, never mind. You guys are good.
What'd she do?
I can't remember. A dance, maybe? I don't know. It was baller. But we went in and had a couple Malort shots. You know, if you guess the PBR correctly, they give it to you free.
Yeah.
I ordered 2 PBRs, and she was like, what do you want to guess? And I go, double diamonds. And Jacob didn't know what was going on. He thought it was like some code. And then she only charged us for 1. And it blew his mind. He thinks I'm like the coolest guy ever now.
You are, man.
I was going to say I'm batting like 600 right now in that game.
I'm 0 for 1,000. For context, the bottles at this place, they're PBR bottles, and on the inside of the cap, it has a suit, like a card suit. And if you guess it right, they'll give it to you for free. Sorry, for the listeners. You're batting 600 on those?
Isn't that insane?
Statistically insane. Yeah,
I
literally never get it.
Really?
Really?
You got to pump those numbers up. It's like a numbers game. You might just not be ordering.
He just was saying average, though.
No, I know, but like the harder you work, the luckier.
I will
Chris
say,
Davis that one season.
Last season, I was getting killed because this guy at the bar was like, you got to stick to one suit and just keep guessing that. And I was like, okay. So I just kept guessing hearts, and I went literally over 10.
That's what I do. I just do clubs every time.
You gotta feel it.
I don't think they ever do like clubs. Like I never see clubs. I always see like hearts and diamonds.
Yeah,
really?
I disagree with, because if you pick one, then just 1/4 of the time, that's no fun. You got to randomize, keep them on their toes every single time.
I don't know. That's like whenever I gamble, I only ever do black. in my whole life.
Really?
Because I'm like, worst case scenario, I'll end up somewhere around. I mean, not worst case scenario, but like on average, I will over the long run lose a lot less money if I just stick to one color.
Yeah. You've gotten me I'm a roulette guy now. I steered clear of it, and then I watched you do it, and it's so fun.
It's just simple.
But now I'm good at it. I know it sounds crazy. I'm good at it. I was winning on the one in Vegas that had 3 greens.
You hit one spin.
Out of how many spins?
1.
Thank you. I'm like
He's batting 1,000.
I'm batting 1,000.
They got enough greens to fill a mean bean. Whoa. Can I go poop?
Yes. BetMGM, authorized gaming partner of the NBA, has a special offer for the playoffs. Sign into your existing BetMGM account and snag an NBA playoffs odds boost token. Then take your shot at scoring more on your next win.
Just log into your BetMGM account to receive your odds boost token, add a qualifying bet on the NBA playoffs to your bet slip, and activate the token. If your boosted bet hits, you'll receive extra winnings in unrestricted bonus dollars. Make betting the playoffs more exciting, and if you haven't signed up for BetMGM, use bonus code PLAYDATE to receive your welcome offer. BetMGM, make it legendary.
I am so excited to see Mac DeMarco in San Diego in a couple weeks. And I've been looking for the best deals on tickets, which is why I want to give the sponsor of today's video, SeatGeek, a huge shout out. With over 35 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. There are more than 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports festivals, and more.
Guys, there are so many artists going on tour right now, like Bruno Mars, Zara Larsson, Lady Gaga, Cardi B, Chris Stapleton, Luke Combs, BTS, Ariana Grande, and more. Plus, the U.S. is hosting the World Cup this year. I kid you not. So grab your tickets now. I love using SeatGeek. The other day, I had a few beers, and I was like, I want to go to the World Cup so bad. And I was browsing SeatGeek. I didn't pull the trigger, but I'm keeping my eye on SeatGeek. And there's some great options available. But look, I mean, look, these are all the things I bought tickets to on SeatGeek. It's mostly watching the Mets lose, a couple other things, some concerts that probably made me equally as sad. But guys, SeatGeek has your back. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10, so you know you're getting a good deal. So look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad, just like driving. Plus, every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee. Concert season is right around the corner. To make it even better, you can use code PLAYDATE10 for 10% off your SeatGeek tickets. That's 10% off tickets with promo code PLAYDATE10. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account so you can use it later. Thank you, SeatGeek. Let's get back into the episode.
How did that go for you?
It's fine. Chilly.
You want to hear my all-time poop joke?
Yeah.
So, you know how they moved a studio back by the bathrooms that we all showed in?
Yeah.
So that
I heard this. We talked about it at length at the party.
Oh,
dude,
no.
It's a great... Oh, I told you this at the party?
No, Lawler did. It's getting around.
Making its rounds even without me?
Yeah.
That's the sign of a good joke.
Yeah.
People are talking about it when I'm not around.
Like a practical joke?
No. Like just like a quick one-liner.
Okay.
I'm glad Lawler's spreading the word.
Yeah. The good
So, you're familiar with Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let you figure this out before. I don't want my awesome joke.
I'm listening. Sorry.
On the fly laundry. That has to be worse than a slight amount of.
Why would water be worse?
Because now you're sopping wet.
90% of the earth is water, asshole. All right.
We'll come back to that in a second. I think it's 75%. Whatever. You're familiar with Jackson, our coworker?
Yes.
So
does he drop nukes?
Dude, he painted the sports bathroom, which is like where everyone's pooping now because the other ones are blocked. And so I'm waiting to go in there because I have to poop, obviously. And I go in there and it looks like someone dipped a paintbrush in poop and like flung it at the toilet bowl. Like it's just like he nuked it. And so I get in there.
He didn't like try to.
I mean, there's no brush or anything. It was whatever. There's splatter from after he flushed. That's how bad it was.
That's so gross.
And I sit down, I immediately think of this joke. And so I'm sitting on it for like 8 minutes, literally, while I'm pooping. And I'm like, I'm going to come out there and annihilate him with this when I go out. And I walk by where him, Bastion, Hayhill, and Demetrius. That's it. And I go, Jackson, I think you should change your last name to Pollock the way you painted that toilet bowl. And people are coming out of their offices being like, great joke. Like people literally like it was like people stopped their meetings to come be like, that was awesome. And Lawler was one of the people. He came from the back office and he goes, killer joke. And apparently he was telling people this weekend. So that makes me feel good.
So we had this debate at the party and I would like you guys to weigh in on this. So originally when he told me that, I was like, oh, that's like funny. And then I said, wait, is Pollock's first name Jackson? And Lawler's wife was like, that's the dumbest question I've ever heard. Like everyone knows, like that's a first name, last name person.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I said, I disagree because I was like, if I was at an art museum and somebody was like pointing out a painting, they would be like, that's a Pollock.
No.
Not a Jackson Pollock.
He's not. Like you would say that's a Monet, but you would say it's a Jackson Pollock.
You would say it's a Jackson Pollock? Yeah. I would say that's a Pollock.
No one's ever said that ever.
Are you serious?
He's a first name, last name guy.
Hey, what do you?
We'll let everyone else.
What do you mean? That's a thing. You think you?
I would only go by last name for him.
For Jackson Pollock?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard.
I'd be like, never heard anyone say Pollock.
No, I would just go like, straight last name.
If you said that's a Pollock, that people would take those headphones off of the virtual tours and go, that guy has no clue.
And they would
go, get that guy out of here.
Kiss you right on the neck.
Teach your own.
But it was perfect because his name's Jackson. It was paint splatter. It was poop splatter.
Okay, how about you would say like it's a Spielberg movie.
Right.
But you wouldn't say like it's a Burton movie. Like it's a Tim Burton movie.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like no one called me Jack. They'd always say Jack Kelly.
Yeah.
Like when people, it was like I'd never known why until I got to college. And my friend Jack Hamley made a good point where he said this happens when someone's first name ends in the same letter that their last name starts in. So like if your name was like
Will Lennellen.
If it was like Wind Denellen. Yeah.
What about Will Lennellen?
Yeah, like if your name was Will Lennellen, people would be like, is Will Lennellen coming? They would be like, is Lennellen coming?
Like if his name was Andrew Welthen.
I don't think that's true. I think they're just like, if
trying to think of another example.
I think if you have aura, that's
your
people
first
call
name,
you.
last guy if you have aura. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think it has to do with like the syllables. Or
I'm trying to think of another example.
I know I can't think of anyone that has that.
But yeah, I was always a first name, last name guy. So if I ever get into painting, they won't be like, that's a Kelly. They'll be like, that's a Jack Kelly.
Yeah, and I think that's fine.
And I think that's okay.
I also just want to say, I'm so proud of this team.
Thank you. I'm leaving for Hawaii on Wednesday.
Oh,
Really
aloha.
Thank you. Dude, every email they've been sending me starts with, they'll say, aloha, Mr. Kelly.
Really?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Or mahalo.
What's that mean?
I don't know. Is that like their like shalom?
We look it up. It means your reservation has been canceled.
Yeah, it's like persona non grata. Thanks, gratitude, thank you.
Yeah.
So they'll be like, or you know what? I said they helped me out with something last minute, and I said,
What was it?
I had them book a golf slot, a tee time for Flan and I, and I was like, oh my god, thank, because the original time that I wanted like wasn't available, and then they figured it out and they emailed me like, good news, like we figured it out, and I said like, oh my god, thank you, you're the best, and they said mahalo, Mr. Kelly.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be very fun. Everyone has been in this happened with Japan as well, where wherever I'm going, the 2 months leading up to it, everyone I know is there were like 15 people in Hawaii that I grew up with or that worked. Paige just got back from Hawaii.
Paige went to Hawaii?
Yeah. A couple kids I went to high school
Wasn't
with.
there work to be done here?
Yeah. Yes, there is, but I think she was scouting a new
podcast.
Coconut podcast?
Oh, they're doing a coconut podcast.
I think that was
the Coconut Playdate pod.
yes.
Oh, Melikaliki Maka is a thing to say.
On a bride. I went to get new bathing suits because I didn't realize I have like I guess I'm not swimming that often out here. Out here, I had one bathing suit somehow.
Wait, that's all I have.
But I want to be nimble.
Yeah.
If it isn't dry in time, I don't want to be the guy walking around with a wet ass already. So I went and got a couple more. And
Where?
dude, so you know how I'm like a huge Crombie head now? Mm-hmm. So I went to Crombie and Flan wasn't there. That was my first mistake. And so I grabbed a bunch of suits, and the line for the dressing room is really long. And on the way in, when that spot opens, they're like, how many items do you have? And the first like 3 people in front of me were all like 1, 2, 4. And I had like 8 things because I had 3 things in 2 different sizes. And then I grabbed a shirt and I grabbed something else. And she was like, how many items? And I said like a few. And there was a long line behind me, so I don't want to hold everything up. So I'm like speed running, trying on these bathing suits. And I guess I had like gaslit myself into thinking they fit well because I was in such a rush. So I got home, or I got back to Flynn's and I did a little fashion show for her. They were like 3-inch inseams. Like if there wasn't built-in underwear, my nuts would be out. And so panic sets in. I was like, I can't wear any of these. So I put them back. I'm like, I'll go to Patagonia because that's where every bathing suit I've had since I was like 5 is from there. They stopped making, or at least this store doesn't carry the normal baggies. They're called baggies that I've worn for 15 plus years. And so I panicked. They're not there. I ordered some online and rushed them here. And then I went to Jack's Surfboards and got a couple like.
How many swimsuits are you getting?
So I returned the Abercrombie ones.
Okay.
Got that money back. Reinvested that into 2 from Patagonia that hopefully will get here tomorrow. And then I got 2 from Jack's. So worst case scenario, I'm going there
with 5 swimsuits.
worst case scenario, I'm going there with 3 swimsuits, the one I already had and the 2 I bought from Jack's. Best case scenario, I'm going there with 4 new swimsuits.
I have to say, I've always thought like swimsuits like you have like 1.
Yeah, that you'd think.
No, I mean I think you have like at least 3.
I had
right.
I have a minimum 5 Patagonia baggies in my rotation at any given time from freshman year of high school to senior year of college. And then somehow that went away.
I mean, for a long time, I feel like I never even would have some that just wear athletic shorts.
I don't like the way they cling on my penis.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you get out of the pool and it's like suction cupped and everyone can see the imprint of your penis. And
yeah, balls. I like that part.
Or like, yeah. But I don't want to be the guy getting out of the pool because apparently there's like a swim up bar. Zeno Daddy's going to be hanging out there. I don't want to like have to go pee and get out of the pool after I've had a pina colada. And everyone's like, oh, that guy that...
Oh, that pina colada.
That pina colada guy has a tiny cock.
Pina colada. They would call you pina colada.
Yeah, oh my God. If you were drinking pina coladas and you got out and everyone saw your penis and then some fucking guy goes, look, it's pina colada. I'd check into a different hotel.
Yeah.
I'd go my life's over.
Yeah. All right. In that context, I now understand why you need 5 swimsuits.
Do you wear underwear under your swimsuit? Let's say they're gym shorts and they don't have a liner. Because I also want to be hanging brain there. So I had to find ones that have built-in underwear.
Most of mine have a liner. Like I have like viewery shorts that I feel like are nice for
yeah.
But no, I have a bunch of swimsuits, but they're all just ones from like brand things we've done. Like I have like a Bonobos pair and like a...
What inseam do you go with?
I think I would go like 7.
So that's what I said. Flynn says that's too long, so I ordered 1 7 and 1 5. 5 is too short for me, I think.
I think like I used to wear like 5-inch inseams, but I feel like I'm now growing up a little bit.
Well, I feel like going shorter is growing up.
Oh.
Like I feel like when I have them long, I feel like a child. But I'm top heavy. My legs are so much skinnier than my body that when I have 5-inch inseams on, it looks like they cut me in half with another. They cut 2 guys in half and they put my half on the tiny guy.
Isn't that what they did?
Yeah. I have a top transplant.
They cut you in half and put the legs on the tiny guy.
They put my half on the tiny guy. Oh my God, a guy with the legs I was supposed to have and a tiny torso he would have a tough life. He would have a tough life.
Probably be in the MLB.
He'd probably be in the MLB. You're right. But so, yeah, I guess I'm going there a little swimsuit heavy, but
better than the alternative.
Yeah, I can't be going because also I didn't really have any colored ones, so sorry, I know we're not supposed to say that anymore. I wanted lighter colors because I don't want to be there in a black swimsuit.
Yeah,
I want to try and
Fit in.
assimilate as much as possible.
You're gonna wear a Hawaiian shirt?
No, I tried one on.
Sir, you're gonna wear a shirt?
Yeah, there they just call it a shirt. And I thought it was a little like, obviously I am a tourist there, but
right here in my city,
I
I'm
just
a
felt like maybe
tourist.
wearing a Hawaiian shirt there is a little much.
I'd be coming like to LA and wearing like a fucking
That's like when
LA
a guy
shirt.
comes to Maine and they wear
a Maine shirt.
Yeah, they wear like one of those shirts that it's the outline of Maine. It says home.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of my city.
Did you see that?
I think it was like a point. I hope it wasn't a gun.
Pew, pew.
Is that an Oura ring?
I just call it a ring, but yeah, it is an Oura ring. Dude, my
Wait,
sleep,
is that new?
Yeah.
pretty new. Yeah, my sleep's been off the chain.
What do you get?
I'm like low 80s, mid 80s most nights.
Nice.
But it counts my steps, so I'm getting my steps up. I've been going for walks now. I don't know.
Has the ring like changed your life in any way? Like,
I'm definitely like more conscious of. I was already trying to be a little bit healthier like the week prior, so I think it's just maybe like gotten me to stick to that a little more.
it tracks your like steps and sleep.
Steps, sleep, stress. I'm mainly
It
using it
tracks
for
your
this.
stress.
Yeah, I don't really know what that means.
It's like a mood
I
ring.
mainly use it for the steps and the sleep and the calories. The calories thing is clutch.
How does it track your calories?
I think it's like heart rate, probably. I would guess.
Oh, burned.
Yeah, sorry. That would be crazy. I bet in the next 10 years there will be one that like knows what you're eating too.
Put it on your tongue
Yeah, you have a tongue. Oh, it's like a tongue
or
ring.
on your tooth.
I had a babysitter who had a tongue ring, and she told me it was a Tic Tac, and then we found out she was stealing my mom's jewelry and cash.
That's weird.
Did I ever tell you that? She was at a party.
No.
She was a high schooler. When we were little kids, she was at a party and was bragging about how much money she had stole and how much jewelry she had stolen.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
And some like superhero high schooler was like, this is fucked up, and left us an anonymous note that she had done it. So my mom goes and like takes inventory. She took my mom's like USC class ring that like you obviously can't get again from like the 80s, so you can't like get that again. She took like thousands of dollars in jewelry. I don't know how much cash she took, but like whatever.
Their mom wished she had a safe.
This is why you have a safe. This is why you have a safe, and this is why you install it when the maintenance guys are there, so they think that you think they're gonna steal from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is why I have a safe.
I feel like I should start tracking my sleep because both of you guys track your sleep, right?
Yeah,
I stopped.
You stopped.
Yeah.
Why did you
because
stop?
you were like you would feel good, and then it would tell you that you had bad sleep, so you'd start feeling bad. Right?
It'll happen to you.
But I like
I was obsessed with it for months, and then I started to be like, you know what, this is kind of fucking annoying because like if you get a bad night's sleep, like it's not like you still have to get up and go to work. So I don't want to know that
yeah,
It was
my
bad.
REM wasn't what it was like.
but it's good for me because I've only had goated nights.
Yeah, it's great. It was exactly. But once you get a bad one, it'll piss you off.
Like I woke up hungover, and then I checked my app, and it was like, you were awesome last night.
Really?
Yeah, and so I just went out and went for a walk.
That's
It, like,
shocking.
Like tricked me into. I think it was because I didn't eat. Everyone else had Taco Bell, and I didn't have Taco Bell, so I think I went to bed.
But if I even have like 3 drinks, tanks my score.
The worst score I've had so far
Yeah.
was a non-drinking night, and the 2 best scores I've had were both drinking nights. Isn't that terrible? That might be like bad.
I was gonna say that might be bad actually.
How can it tell your sleep? Like, does it listen to
I
you
think it's
while
like-
you're sleeping?
It's your heart rate.
Your heart rate, and like maybe it does like a I forget what it's called, like a blood oxygen thing. I don't know. There's 3 sensors on the inside
Wow.
that are, I don't know, but the worst. Actually, no, that's wrong. The worst night I had was Flan and I went out to dinner, and I had 1 beer, and for some reason that threw it off.
Yeah.
It also could have been the candy.
You get a lot of candy.
We went to this Swedish candy place. You gotta go. It's awesome.
Yeah.
On Montana, and it's one of those places where you like fill up a bag with the spoon, and so we had all this. We had everything. We had like a little bit of everything, like 4 pieces of everything.
4 pieces of everything. Yeah.
And and we went home and Jacob and I watched Two Brother Dozen 2, and I had like 3 pounds.
They made a fucking second one?
I know. And you were not.
Oh, how long has this been out?
20 years, maybe?
Did they get even cheaper?
They did. They did.
Oh.
I think it's 2005.
Yeah.
2005. Let's
2005.
Fuck, man. I didn't know that shit.
Jacob and Flan were making fun of me because I said, "Oh, Gene Levy's in this?" And they go, "You mean Eugene Levy?"
I have no idea who that person is.
He's the dad in
Oh yeah, Schitt's
like
Creek.
American Pie and stuff. He did Schitt's Creek. His son just did a new show.
I've never seen anything.
But I have been my whole life thinking it was Gene Levy, and apparently, like, no one calls him that. That's just like I for some reason am on like a nickname basis with him, a one-way nickname basis.
Hey, GL.
Did you ever watch American Pie, Willie?
No.
It would have
Never even seen American Dad.
It would have driven you crazy. It is, oh my God. As a pubescent boy, I probably could have walked on walls. I was so excited.
Pube.
There's a foreign exchange student that lives with them that if I had an Oura ring back then, it probably would have called 911. It would have been like his heart's going too fast.
Let's see.
Pull up American Pie exchange student. And
this is not her.
She like gets.
Wait, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the naked one.
She also gets naked.
No, that's a different one, I think, is what I'm told.
Andrew, there are very few things I remember as clearly as seeing this woman's breasts. There was probably steam coming off the top of my head. I was so excited. It was a feeling I had never felt before. And that's when I knew I was bi.
What?
Yeah.
You thought you were gay before that?
I thought I was gay. And then I saw this and I go, I got to be at least bi.
Yeah, I like that. What was that thing you were saying earlier about like bi was the punchline?
Now if you have a dog,
Is being bi.
now if you still have your dog from senior year of high school, it's probably bi now.
Barksexual. Drum roll, please.
Should we do a roadmap?
Yeah. I'm down. I'm so fucking tired. I feel like an ass.
Just go home after this.
I have to go to the studio all night.
Yeah. Wait, you feel like an ass because you're so tired?
Yeah.
Why?
I feel like an ass. Like covered in poop, big crack in the middle.
Got it. Okay, I'm familiar.
Yeah.
We have a beautiful episode for you guys today. We're going to hear your pitch.
Followed by our pitches.
Then we're going to do This Guy Rocks, followed by Teach Me Something. And then Willie and I are going to do the office plots that don't exist and diseases that don't exist.
Bang!
Come on, baby. Tell them how it is.
Watched the Timberwolves game last night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby.
Teen people.
Flan was
You and I are going to face each other in the finals, man.
me and you.
Yeah, the Knicks and the Knicks and the Timberwolves.
There you go. All right.
Can I ask you a question?
Please.
Have you ever woken up and immediately needed a nicotine pouch or a cup of coffee just to feel like a human?
Yeah, I'm a red-blooded American.
Yeah, and then sometimes they make you a little anxious and you start to feel on edge.
Yes.
Your heart's racing, your sleep score's worse. It's funny that we'll do everything in our power to be healthy, go to the gym, eat well, get 8 hours of sleep, but then we put chemicals in our body just for energy. That is why I have started using Ultra pouches, and they've been a game changer for my focus and my energy levels. I've just started using Ultra, and let me tell you, these pouches are completely nicotine-free and caffeine-free, and you're probably thinking, well, then what the H is in them? Great question. All right, they partnered with leading neuroscientists to design these pouches. They've got clinically proven nootropics and adaptogens that deliver immediate focus and smooth energy that lasts 1 to 2 hours. More specifically, we're talking Infinity PX, L-theanine, Alpha GPC, and vitamin B6 and B12. Look at these bad boys. I've seen these everywhere. They're blowing up, and you should get on this train before the station gets too hot.
Come on, man. I keep them at my office, right by my computer. So when I sit down to work, I pop one in because it actually makes me want to work.
I love the watermelon flavor.
Me too, man. I like watermelon. You know, if I'm feeling I'm going to Hawaii tomorrow, so I might bring some tropical.
Ooh.
And I just tried their brand new flavor, Blue Raz. I just know this is going to be everyone's new favorite because Blue Raz is always the best flavor for literally everything. It is the perfect blend of sweet and tart. I just hope they don't completely sell out of it. Ultra is the ultimate guilt-free pouch delivering instant focus and mental clarity without nicotine or caffeine. New customers can use code PLAYDATE to get 15% off at takeultra.com. That's takeultra.com for 15% off with code PLAYDATE. After you purchase, they will ask where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you. Let's get back into the episode.
Hey, cock-a-doodle and do.
Doodle.
I'll be hey. What's the worst part about having a friend with bad hygiene?
Oh, man. You love them, but maybe it's been happening for too long that you now can't tell them that they reek.
You're worried you're them.
You're worried you'll tell them you stink and they'll go, oh my God, we all talk about it. Actually, you're the one that's If you think I'm bad.
You don't want to open that can of worms in case you stink one day.
It's sometimes awkward to tell them that they're rank. Introducing Stinky Notes. It's a pack of Post-it notes with a message letting your buddy or even a stranger know, hey, nothing personal, but you stink, man. It has boxes you can check with specific hygiene concerns such as bad breath, rank pits, sticky hands, or other. Simply fill out the note and then stick it on their person or other belongings to give them an anonymous heads up. Invest in Stinky Notes today.
Here's the thing. It's the risk to reward. If I caught you putting a stinky note on me and I pulled it off my shoulder and I go, Will, did you just leave me a note saying that my pits are ass?
Yeah.
Why didn't you just tell me to my face that I stink?
Yeah.
I
think you would know why, because you don't want to do that to anyone, right?
Right.
But I think there should be like I think it's got to be an app.
Yeah,
I believe you stopped reading
blast.
and it did say something about an app.
They did say we are also developing an app for those of you who are anti-paper.
Well, it's not an anti-paper thing. It's just
Thanks,
a way of delivering it anonymously. I think that would be good.
You know when you have
But also you could just stinky bomb someone.
Yeah.
And convince them they stink.
Maybe you have to take a swab of them and send it in so we know that they actually
and they
reek,
get to a whiff.
so we know you're not lying. Maybe it's like, when you have a reservation at a restaurant and it'll be like, it'll send out a text from like a 3-digit phone number that can't be traced. It's just that being like, hey, someone submitted to us that maybe you reek a little bit. Why don't you get on that?
You ever heard of that people can get those ones that it's like you have an anonymous STD?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one of those once and I had never had sex and it made me really sad.
I like that whatever prankster was behind it wasn't like, we'll get him to think he has an STD. It's more like we're rubbing it in.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. I was like, God damn it.
Was it real?
No,
sorry, let me rephrase.
It said a previous sexual partner has sent you a message. I was like, God damn it.
Were you like kissing girls?
I had a girlfriend, but she was the only person I had ever hooked up with in any capacity.
And was she the one that submitted it?
No, we were still together. It was a prank. Yeah, I got pranked.
Wait, they have to go to like lengths to. So that person, the prankster, had an STD, right?
I don't know.
No,
I think it's just like a website.
No, there's just a website you can just put in anyone's phone number and send it. We used to do it all the time in college, and then one time our friend believed it for 2 weeks. We forgot to tell him that we did it.
Immediately go to the doctor?
No, I think they were too scared. And so he was acting really weird for a couple weeks, and then finally he confessed, and we were like, "Oh my God, we forgot we did that."
What did
we
you
felt
tell
so
me
bad. But just like any STD, it
it's
doesn't say
it's kind of
specifically.
vague,
it just tells you to go to the doctor, I think, and he didn't because he was scared he was going to get in trouble or something.
Got it.
But we felt really, really bad.
You honestly probably did that guy a favor. If you find out you have an STD and your reaction is not immediately go to the doctor, we need to work on that.
That's
okay.
true.
Yeah.
What is the worst part about? Sorry, it was a clav clip. What is the worst part about going out to drink? You're going out with the intention of drinking. You're going to meet some buddies at a bar.
You drink too much.
You might drink too much. This is the preset drinking limit. It's a capsule in your body that you swallow. It's like a little pill. And you can go in on the app, or you take a bigger pill depending on how many drinks you want to have. So if you're like, I can't have more than 8 drinks, you swallow it. After 8 drinks of alcohol go through your system, if another even comes close to your mouth, you just projectile vomit. It will not let you have more than 8. So once you have that 8th,
you have to projectile vomit.
Yeah, well, the consequences have to be dire for you to not.
Yeah.
This is for like recovering alcoholics or something, where they're like, I still want to be able to go out and be social, but they know if I have another one, I'm gonna puke, and it's also not gonna, the effects aren't gonna, or maybe it still goes down, but it just won't let that alcohol enter your bloodstream. Does that make sense?
So it just mutes any drink after 8.
After the 8th.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. Then you can still go out and drink socially, but you're not going to get like way too drunk.
And then when you get home, you projectile vomit. There has to be some consequence.
Yeah.
If you go over.
What if it like, you know how Al Roker got that surgery where he shortened his intestines, like the second he swallows something, it like falls out his ass? Wait, I'm being dead serious. Apparently, like if he swallows something, you poop it out like within the minute. Because it's like a weight loss thing. It's like never. There's no food that can be in Al Roker's body for longer than like a minute and a half.
A minute and a half? There's no fucking way.
Google like Al Roker. Al Roker poops quickly. Al Roker famously admitted that he pooped his. Oh, this is a different thing. He pooped his pants at the White House
in 2002 after eating something he shouldn't have, following gastric bypass.
That's what
surgery.
I'm saying. So
he went to he poops with everything he eats within a minute.
He went to the White House and he ate something.
You're just saying a different thing, but in the tone of like, see, I'm right. You know what I mean?
He went to the White House, he ate, and normally he can rush off to the bathroom, but when you're with the president, you have to hang around, shake hands, whatever, and he shit himself.
Should we watch the clip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you have a bypass and your bowel has been reconstructed, you think you're pretty safe. And I probably went off and ate something I wasn't supposed to. And as I'm walking to the press room, I think I got to pass a little gas here. So I'm walking by myself. Who's going to know? Only a little something extra came out.
You pooped in your pants.
I pooped my pants. Not horribly, but enough that I knew.
Which is a common side effect of this surgery.
Exactly. And so, I was panicking. And so I got to the restroom in the press room, threw out the underwear, and just went commando.
And what did that tell you?
It told me that I've got to be very vigilant as to what I eat.
What compelled him to go on the news and share that?
This is like a sit down, like it was gonna get out somehow, so we had to do it.
We had to get ahead of it.
That was crazy. But do you see what I'm saying? She said that's a common side effect where like you just...
Yeah, that doesn't mean he can't. What you said is not that.
You do poop quicker. That's like the point of the thing. It's the food is in your body for like way less time. They shrunk his intestines down from like 60 feet to it's like literally a foot long now.
A common weight loss procedure that reduces the stomach to an egg-sized pouch and reroutes the small intestine to limit food intake and calorie absorption. It is considered a gold standard for treating morbid obesity, often resulting in significant long-term weight loss and improved metabolic health, such as diabetes reversal.
It doesn't shorten the intestine at all.
Yes, it does. That's the... Sorry.
It says it
they reroute...
shortens
this is
the
a known
stomach
thing.
and
Can you
reroutes
Google,
the intestine.
Does gastric bypass surgery shorten the intestine?
To 1 foot.
Yes.
Yes, gastric bypass surgery effectively shortens the functional length of the intestine, although it does not remove it.
Okay, so Google how much does it shorten?
It reroutes. It doesn't get rid of it.
What if it literally goes, no, they just said it shortens it.
Did you read what it says? They don't get rid of it. They just it makes it so your stomach only uses part of it.
Okay.
So I think
it functionally shortens the intestine by bypassing a portion of it, though it does not remove any intestine.
Roughly 5 to 6 feet. That's a big difference.
Yeah.
Bypasses 5 to 6 feet of the small intestine. How long is the small intestine normally?
I think it's like 30.
So it only bypasses 5 to 6.
Oh, I thought they were saying they shorten it to 5 to 6 feet.
No.
The small intestine is on average about 20 to 22 feet.
Damn.
So take like a quarter of it out. of the equation.
More than nothing.
That's true. Google, if you have gastric bypass surgery and you eat something, do you poop within a minute?
Or Google, how does it make you poop? Does it make you poop faster? Yes, gastric bypass surgery can make you poop faster.
Parentheses, quicker transit time.
And more frequently, often leading to looser stools or diarrhea. Particularly in the first few months, the surgery speeds up digestion, but it can also. So how quickly?
Following gastric bypass, you will not consume solid foods for 2 to 4 weeks.
I heard it was literally like you eat it and it just falls out your ass. Like it's like a straight. You know how we have our intestines and they curve? I always pictured it like there was just like an elevator shaft from your
straight down
from your throat to your ass. There's nothing else in between. I'm having crazy deja vu right now.
It says while the food passes through the pouch rapidly, the entire digestion process, though altered, remains a continuous long-term journey of nutrient dumping syndrome.
Yeah, if high sugar or high fat foods are eaten, they can pass too quickly into the small intestine, causing dumping syndrome where symptoms, nausea, cramping, dizziness occur 10 to 30 minutes after eating.
So imagine eating a burger and 10 minutes later it's falling out of your ass.
It doesn't say, it says it causes nausea, cramping, and dizziness. It doesn't say it falls out your ass.
Potato. Semantics.
Yeah, I feel like we're on the same page.
All right.
Al Roker.
I have Al Roker syndrome.
I have dumping syndrome.
All right. Do you want to pitch me?
I went to dumping syndrome and everyone knew you.
I went.
All right. What's the worst part about NASCAR?
Oh, man. Too long.
Too long and they're just going around and around and around and around. I introduce items. Every driver gets a couple items. And you're probably thinking he stole this from Mario Kart. I did.
Right.
But I think some items would...
Road spikes.
Yes.
That would be unbelievable.
Green shells, which are like pretty much worthless.
Yeah, it's literally
a bunch of shells.
He just throws it, yeah.
Yeah.
Banana peels.
Banana Republic, big jeans.
Maybe you could like throw newspapers out. Like they cover the windshield in like the cartoons.
The squid ink might still work.
Squid ink still works. I thought you were going to be like they had to collect stuff. Like they had to get out and like collect certain items.
Oh, that could be fun too.
Items would be fantastic.
At a pit stop.
I like that a lot.
Did you guys ever play Fun Run?
No!
Anyway, it was an app we used to play that was kind of like Mario Kart. But
wait, look it
you
up.
know do you know the Philly special?
Yeah.
Like the football play?
Mm-hmm. It looked like this.
Okay.
It was like Mario Kart where you get items and you race and whatever. Anyway, the guy who threw the Philly special, Trey Burton, we used to play Fun Run all the time together on the app.
Wait, did you grow up with him?
No, but he was a player at Florida when I was a really big fan of Florida. And one time he like posted his code on his Instagram story to like play.
Cool.
And I was like, oh, I'll play with you. And like we played for like a couple days together. And then I was just watching the Super Bowl and I go, oh my God, I used to play.
Would you like chat ever?
Yeah, kind of. There was like a mini chat room and I was like, dude, I'm a huge Gator fan. He was like, oh, thank you so much. Yeah,
if I was a Florida Gator football player, I think I'd be using my fame for different stuff.
Philly? Wait, this is you want to see my my impression of the Philly special?
Yeah.
Philly? Yeah, let's do it. All right, Philly! That's it.
That was good.
That's
all
what
right,
he kind of had. You know that moment where Doug Peterson's like, yeah, let's do it.
You watch a lot of mic'd ups.
Yeah.
I feel like.
What else? I do. I love that.
Now,
I watch the Philly special probably 10 times a year.
You're lying.
No, I love it.
You love that play?
I love that. Yeah, the mic'd up is the coolest thing of all time. The fact that Nick Foles in the Super Bowl walks over and calls the play. Yeah. And you see Doug Peterson's like, oh, fuck. All right, yeah. And then it was beautiful.
Fair.
Now, you got another impression for me?
Do your impression of the president. You're the president. You just found out that you're the president and you accidentally passed a law that cars have 5 wheels now.
All right. Cars got 5 wheels now. there's going to be a fifth, and it's on the back. It's only on Jeeps, and it doesn't appear to be functional. I've been seeing them, but I'm making it law now. Why has every Jeep got a car on the back? Sorry, I'm kind of going in and out of my... You know what I'm saying? Every Jeep has a wheel on the back, and that's the law now. That's the rule. And Al Roker, oh my God, did you just shit yourself in my house?
Al Roker, this is my house. What? That was a black accent on accident?
Yeah.
Did I accidentally do a black
Well,
accent?
I mean, I guess I've been doing it. I'm trying to do my Obama.
Al Roker,
Al Roker.
did you just poop your pants in? I went into like George W. for a second. All right, okay.
Al Roker's in. He's staying in my house, and he comes out and he shits his pants. And I said, "That's corn pop."
I said, Al Roker. Who is that? I said, Al Roker. I threw out the first pitch after 9/11, and it was a cold strike.
I'm John Adams. Have you ever heard my Adams? It's unreal.
You gotta hear Willie's Adams. It's spot on.
I'm the second president. Is it possible that's what he sounded like?
I bet he had a transatlantic accent. Ooh, transatlantic accent.
It's like fucking... How does a normal transatlantic accent go?
Pull up now.
No, how does a transatlantic accent go?
Yo, this movie is in transatlantic.
And I know that when you understand what we in Washington have been about,
when you
I shall continue to have your cooperation
Continue
as
to have
fully
your
as I have had your
cooperation and
sympathy
your
and your
sympathy.
help during the past week.
This
Wait,
accent
pause it.
is known as...
Who's the guy that gives like you remember early SoundCloud you remember Jay Alvarez?
Yeah.
You remember the type of music that was in like not his videos, but like that era of like SoundCloud remixes? And there was always this philosopher at the beginning being like, your mind is whatever you make it. Some people think thoughts are just in your mind, but they like, who was that guy?
I don't know what that... I don't
I
know
think it was
anything.
probably
you
multiple
said.
people, right?
No, there's one famous guy. Because
One
my mom was
guy.
just talking.
I don't know who Jay Alvarez is.
He was that guy that put coconut oil all over his penis and then had sex with that girl. You remember that?
Kind of.
They were like heating up coconut oil in like a thing, and then they like poured it all over this girl, and then they made like a sex tape.
Alan Watts?
Yeah, Alan Watts. Pull up Alan Watts talking, and then we can get into the other shit. This one's for me. Yeah.
Mind over mind?
Dude, that's crazy. I was just talking about that.
Yeah.
We turned
And
it
it
up.
The
looks like
general title of these talks that I'm giving here is Mind Over Mind. And I'm going into all the various problems which have to do with the control of the mind.
It feels like he started this before he knew what he was going to talk about.
Yeah, and
This talk is mainly going to be about the mind.
I wouldn't be able to focus if this is my view.
All right, should we teach me something really quickly?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you know the tongue map that they taught you when you were a kid where like certain parts of your tongue register like sour, sweet, stuff like that? Andrew, do you remember that?
Yeah.
Well, I guess this isn't going to hit very hard for Willie. Apparently it's just a myth. It's not.
What?
When I was a kid, they taught us like certain parts of your tongue register like sour, sweet, whatever. Apparently it's just not true. Isn't that weird?
That makes sense.
And
Yeah.
Like I used to be like, that's...
I guess there's a higher concentration of taste buds on like certain parts, but it has no influence on what you're tasting.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's all right. Do you ever teach me something?
No.
All right. Should we do the office plots that don't exist?
Yeah. These are more the office plots that don't exist.
Michael comes into the office on a Monday after going to the Renaissance Fair over the weekend and insists the office transition to a medieval hierarchy. He declares himself king and everyone else is given a role from medieval society. Jim, who Michael appoints his jester, convinces Michael that he can only be a true king if he has a queen. Through a series of tricks, he's able to get Michael to marry Dwight as queen. At the wedding, Jan walks in right as Michael kisses Dwight and makes him go to an HR seminar.
That's awesome. Michael's funeral. Michael reads Tom Sawyer and becomes obsessed with the idea of witnessing your own funeral. So he asks Jim to help stage a funeral so that he can go and see all the things that people say about him. Everyone obviously knows that it's a bit or everyone knows that it's not real except Dwight, who believes that Michael has actually died. And he goes up and gives this insane speech while Michael's watching, and it gives Michael the ick. So Michael walks up and he's like, all right, whatever, this is over. And then asks Jim if he could say what he was going to say, and Jim has nothing.
Is that a Curb plot?
Like a real one?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were like pranking me. That's probably different.
Well, it's in the movie, in the book Tom Sawyer, he goes to his own funeral. But is that a Curb plot?
He stages a fake funeral for himself so he can see all the nice things people say about him. But
really?
That's completely different. That's fine.
No, that's like the same thing.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll put that one at the end.
And I didn't know that was a Curb plot.
The office is experiencing a rat problem, and when they call an exterminator, the guy who shows up is Michael's old high school bully. He keeps taking all the rats he catches and putting them in different poses on Michael's desk for Michael to find. Michael calls a meeting to ask people for ways to deal with the bully, and Andy tells him to challenge him to a dance-off. Because he's preparing for the dance-off, Michael forgets that corporate is coming to town for a big meeting, and when they arrive, Michael is breakdancing against the exterminator.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Michael gets really into the World Cup and begins going all out for every game that's happening during the workday, and getting, for the England game, he orders a huge English breakfast and gets really into his English attire. And then the Algerian game and the Kenyan game are coming up, and everyone gets really worried about what he's going to do. And so they're trying to tell him to maybe take the week off.
I like that a lot. And that is in no way influenced by
It's never happened.
any of our bosses.
That happened in our office, and that was like a Michael Scott moment. Love Jack. He had a Michael Scott day.
That was unbelievable.
A proper English breakfast.
That was so crazy.
That was
We were like,
awesome.
what is going on right now?
We're in America, man.
Michael, I asked Sam, who's his brother. I was like, how?
He said Jack, I'm guessing.
What?
You asked.
Sorry. I asked Sam, like, are you guys super English or whatever? He was like, I think maybe like 10%. Like, I don't think that's like
That's
a big
awesome.
part of their. All right. Michael gets a Kindle and is using it very performatively. No one can get his attention because he won't look up from the Kindle and keeps telling everyone how important reading is for the mind. When he leaves it on his desk to go to the bathroom, it is discovered that Michael only has Ode the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss downloaded, and he's been reading it for weeks.
That's awesome.
That's more of like a cold open, I guess.
I only had 2, and one of them
okay.
was a Curb episode. Is that really a Curb episode?
Yeah. Not to that, not exactly that, but
Kind
yes, very
of.
similar. Should we do diseases that don't exist?
Yeah.
These are diseases that don't exist.
Crinkle virus.
What does it do?
It makes, like how when you get pruny when you go in the water,
You're just like that old.
your whole body is like that all the time except for your balls.
Your balls are smooth now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, kind of in a similar sense. Elongisacus. Every day your balls droop an extra inch until you're like stepping on them when you get out of bed.
Nightmare. Burger legs. Your legs become the consistency and smell of burger meat, and you have to fend people off from taking bites out of them.
Inverted nail disease. Your nails now grow the other direction. So like up your feet, through your toes. This way, they go this way until your whole body's one nail. And you can like knock on a guy.
Well, I have a nail one as well. Nailius joinus. Your fingernails and toenails grow into one another, and they join together.
Oh my God.
And you have to walk like.
Cumcrete. Your semen hardens in your balls, and it comes out like airsoft babies.
Oh,
Hard as a rock. Or
That
hard as
sounds-
concrete.
that sounds horrible. What
not
about?
real.
Okay, that's weird. Hot glue cum. Your cum is hot glue,
Love
fully functional.
it. Love it. All right. We love you guys. Have a great rest of your Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Have a great weekend, and we will see you bright and
Weekend.
early on Monday.
Love
Peace.
you.